Ever feel like your week controls you instead of the other way around? Like you're constantly putting out fires, rushing from one task to the next, and by Friday, you're not even sure what you actually accomplished. It's a frustrating feeling, right? But what if I told you there's a way to flip that script, to take back control, so every single day feels focused, incredibly productive, and intentionally aligned with your biggest goals? Well, guess what? There is. And today, I'm pulling back the curtain on how successful CEOs, entrepreneurs, and high achievers structure their time, and I'm going to break down my exact weekly planning system step by step. We're talking everything from identifying your absolute top priorities to mastering the art of time blocking, so you can transform your chaos into clarity. Stick around because this is going to change how you approach your entire work week. Now, here's a harsh truth about most people's approach to their day. They wake up and they react. They grab their phone, check emails, respond to messages, and let whatever urgent notification pops up dictate their next move. Their calendar isn't a strategic roadmap. It's just a place where meetings land. They're constantly in response mode, letting external demands pull them in a million different directions. But here's the secret. Folks, high performers don't run on reaction. They run on intention. They're not just hoping for a productive week. They're actively designing it. And the most powerful tool in their arsenal for doing exactly that. It's called time blocking. Time blocking isn't just about putting things on your calendar. It's about proactively designing your week before it even begins. It's about making sure your calendar reflects your goals, your priorities, and your vision, not just everyone else's urgent requests. It's about setting boundaries and creating dedicated space for the work that truly moves the needle. It's about being proactive, not reactive. So, if you're ready to stop letting your inbox run your life and start taking charge, this mindset shift is absolutely crucial. You are the architect of your week. It's time to start building. Okay, so let's dive into the practical application. My weekly planning system kicks off with what I call the weekly reset. This isn't some arduous, hours-long task. It's a dedicated 30-minute ritual that I perform every single Sunday. It's my secret weapon for starting Monday feeling clear, focused, and empowered rather than overwhelmed or playing catch-up. During this critical 30 minutes, I review 3 key things. First, I celebrate my wins from the past week. This isn't just about ego. It's about acknowledging progress, building momentum, and understanding what strategies worked well. Did I hit that big project deadline? Did I nail that presentation? Even small victories deserve recognition. Second, I look at my unfinished priorities. What important tasks rolled over? What didn't get the attention it deserved? This isn't about guilt. It's about honest assessment and carrying forward what truly matters. And finally, the most crucial part, I identify my top 3 outcomes for the week ahead. These aren't just tasks. They're the absolute biggest, most impactful things that, if accomplished, will make the entire week a success. This laser focus on just 3 outcomes prevents overwhelm and ensures I am channeling my energy into what truly drives results. This simple, consistent ritual completely transforms my Monday morning, replacing that feeling of dread with excitement and clarity. Now, this is where we really tap into that CEO-style system. Once I have my top 3 outcomes, I don't just add tasks to a to-do list. I actually divide my entire week into distinct, color-coded categories. Think of these as the major buckets of my professional life, and I treat them like non-negotiable appointments on my calendar. My main categories include deep work. This is where I tackle creative projects, strategy, and complex problem solving. Then there's admin, responding to emails, organizing files, general maintenance. Meetings, external calls, team syncs, client discussions. Learning because continuous growth is non-negotiable for success. And finally, and crucially, rest, breaks, exercise, lunch, anything that recharges my battery. I then block these categories on my calendar, often using different colors for each. If you're seeing a visual example on screen, you'll notice how distinct and structured this looks. And here's the kicker. I protect these blocks like my income depends on it, 'cause, in essence, it does. Deep work isn't something I hope to get to. It's a scheduled, sacred block. If you want to achieve real results, you absolutely must guard these time blocks against interruptions and distractions. They are your commitment to yourself and your goals. Beyond just managing your time, true productivity is about managing your energy. This is a game changer. It's not enough to just block out time. You need to align what you do with when your energy is highest. For me, like many people, my peak hours for creative, demanding, and high-focus work are usually in the mornings. So, I strategically schedule my deep work blocks, those intensive tasks that require my brain at its best during those golden morning hours. Then, as my energy naturally starts to dip in the afternoon, that's when I schedule lighter administrative tasks, email catch-up, or even meetings that require less intense cognitive load. This single, simple shift, paying attention to my personal energy cycles and scheduling accordingly, has genuinely doubled my output and significantly reduced burnout. It's like playing to your strengths. Don't force yourself to do complex creative work when your brain is already fried. Save that for when you're feeling fresh and energized. Conversely, don't waste your peak energy on mundane tasks that can be done when you're a bit more sluggish. It's about working smarter, not just harder, and respecting your own natural rhythms. Now, you might be thinking, this sounds great, but what tools do I need to make this happen? And the beautiful thing is, you don't need anything fancy. You can absolutely do this with a simple Google Calendar, Outlook calendar, a Notion dashboard, or even just a good old-fashioned paper planner. The tool itself is less important than the commitment to the system. However, if you're a visual person or you're looking for something that can automate some of the heavy lifting, I highly recommend exploring options like a dedicated Notion dashboard tailored for time blocking, or even a clever app like Motion. Motion, for example, can actually learn your priorities and automate time blocks for you, dynamically adjusting as your schedule changes. It's pretty incredible. The main point here is to make your system visible, tangible, and accessible, not just something you're trying to keep track of in your head. When it's staring back at you from your screen or your notebook, it becomes real and actionable. Choose the tool that resonates most with you and makes the process enjoyable, because consistency is key. Of course, no system is perfect right out of the gate. And that's why the final, crucial step in this CEO-level planning system is to review and adjust. Every Friday, I dedicate a few minutes to a quick check-in. This is my chance to honestly assess the week that's just passed. I ask myself 3 vital questions. First, what went as planned? What did I execute well? Where did I feel most productive? Second, what got derailed? What unexpected interruptions came up? What tasks got pushed aside? Why? And finally, and most importantly, what do I need to improve or adjust for next week? This isn't about dwelling on failures, it's about continuous improvement. Maybe I underestimated the time for a certain task, or I didn't adequately block out my deep work, or I said yes to too many meetings. By taking this moment to reflect, I learn from my experiences and refine my approach. This iterative process is how you evolve from feeling constantly busy to truly intentional. You're treating your week like a project that can always be optimized, not a race you're simply trying to survive. This consistent feedback loop is what makes the system powerful and sustainable in the long run. All right, if you're feeling inspired and ready to take control of your time, here's my challenge for you. Start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Just pick one day next week, say Tuesday, and plan that single day using this system. Identify your top 1 to 2 outcomes for that day. Block out some deep work, schedule your admin, and see how it feels. Once you experience that incredible clarity, that focused productivity, and the satisfaction of intentional work, I promise you, you'll never want to go back to just reacting. You'll be hooked. If this video helped you feel more empowered and ready to master your week, please hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments which part of the system you're most excited to implement. Also, as a thank you for sticking around, I'm going to be dropping a free Notion time blocking template in my next video, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.